needs to be scarce, and he's just been spotted, and he jumps towards the railgun, which of course slows you down. You go through the moat, the water there that surrounds the rail, and it can be very risky, so we will not see him escape from that situation. Ouija has now gotten a 3-frag lead against his opponent, and he's beaten his opponent to the LG, and here comes easy frag number 4.
Yeah, Ouija really asserting his dominance over the map. Basically a set of chain reactions from that first frag onwards. He's been able to keep essentially full control, albeit a few, about 30 seconds where Eric had the same stack as him. So now Eric really can't challenge for this red. Ouija's going to be able to collect it without any real contention.
Nice delay.
That means he's going to be able to move around for the yellows in the next 10 seconds. He should have maybe... I'm not sure that was that the greatest delay?
Yeah, because now he'll have 10 seconds to get over to red as he picks up Mega. And had he picked it up any closer to that, then it would have been roughly the same time, like 3 seconds or so. But this way he can take the height, and there it is. He shows up right on time, and gets some position for it.
Correct there by Eric, but
yeah. Better play.
Fortunately for Ouija, he grabbed the red armor directly after the rocket hit him in the face, so really did not do much damage whatsoever. Ouija still with a massive stack. Again, Eric is just going to have to run for a little while. Both red and Mega spawning at the same time here. So really, Eric's going to have to play the yellow armors and hope he can pick up either one of the 2 major power-ups as they're both spawning at the same time.
Oh my god, he's about to get hit.
On Mega, and that's going to cost him, 2 rails in a row. Completely negated that Mega and more so. So yeah, Eric's on the run.
And actually, I'm surprised Ouija didn't come back. Clearly he heard that drop. Eric is lucky to get this yellow without getting shot in the face. So let's go take a look at Ouija. Stacked again to the teeth. The only thing not in his arsenal, of course, is the Mega, but he has done the damage needed to negate it. Eric finally catching Ouija in a disadvantageous position. This slow weapon switch will give him a new lease on life, and even the sad face comes out because Ouija knew he should have hit that shot. Nice RJ to the Mega. That fixes the earlier bots to RJ that we saw at the very opening of this match. And Ouija, of course, both these guys are a favorite at King of the Hill. They show up very often to QLTV's King of the Hill event on Wednesdays, but we're not hosting those since we're doing 2 nights a week of dueling coverage. Great jump rail shot by Ouija, and you can really see why Ouija has enjoyed the crown, I think more than once, if I recall correctly. So he's definitely strutting his King of the Hill skills here. 5-0 against his opponent, and a mere, let's call it 4 minutes left.
And Eric, probably not so sure about the Mega timing as well as other things. Yeah, he's coming in for the yellow armor when it's already been grabbed. And this is, he should really try to do some peak damage on the red armor here, try to get himself back into this fight. But instead he's going to wait around for this yellow. I think that's going to give Ouija enough time to pick up the lower yellow, although it doesn't look like he's going to go for it. He's just going to make sure he can secure the Mega. So yeah, once again, oof. That's just got to be demoralizing at this point for Eric.
Oh, no.
And you said it's Eric Keck? That's how
yes.
that's what I should call him?
Yes.
Okay.
But Eric will
That's
do.
just harder to say.
You can call him Eric, because yeah, it is like it's the glottal stop of the K that makes it the bane for the casters. Oh my god, Eric doesn't even know where that rail hit him. It shot him in the ear, and he's like, what? Ouija has just destroyed Eric, and honestly, Ouija was barely on Eric's screen the entire time. So I think, I honestly expect a little bit more from Eric, especially considering I'm going to wait till after this frag here. It's inevitable. There it is. Pings are not terrible. Last week, if you recall, for the Open Cup, Eric had to stop early and basically oh, nice drop shot. Had to stop early because his ping was spiking to like 130, 150. That's certainly not happening tonight, but either way, he's facing off against Ouija, and woe be him, because Ouija is just manhandling the poor guy, and it ain't pretty. Ouija leaving the fight to grab red. Nice decision there. Fish-eyed. I was expecting this to be a little bit closer, to be honest. Maybe Eric's not warmed up.
Yeah, I would too. I was too. You know, we've seen both of these guys play a lot, and I really would say that I've seen Eric Heck play better than this. I believe his nerves maybe are a little bit on edge here. ESL doesn't come around all the time, so it's great to see a season 5 happening. Maybe he's a little stressing about his placement in this tournament because his movement is not quite up to par, and I believe his item timing has been quite a bit less than par as well. So. And you know, Ouija's just his aim and movement is he's beating him in about every aspect of the game. So it's really not helping that Eric doesn't have, you know, a good lockdown on item timing. Although, you know, it could be worse. He could be going balls out and aggressive here, and it could be, you know, 20-0. At least Eric is attempting to play somewhat defensive, which is smart when you got the lesser stack. So I'll give him credit there, at least.
One of the biggest things I think that's been a problem is that it really took about 7 minutes before Eric to even pick up a rail and land anything with it. He has a mere 37%, but if we get a chance to see another shot come out from him, we'll notice that you know, it's really barely he's barely used it. And I think that's, especially being the player out of control in this map, the railgun really needs to be your friend unless you're able to land. I mean, there are some really nice shots in places to use your rocket launcher for peak damage, but the railgun is kind of the bread and butter for that. So hopefully, you know, Eric, you know, nerves be damned, we'll see him again for both the Open Cups and the other, you know, regular seasons as they unfold. Because Ouija, I think we can safely say, has taken this one with a mere 15 seconds remaining. 54% rail, 29% LG, up to 56, back to 54. That gives us an idea of how many times he has shot that weapon, folks. Going up and down by about 2%. Very nice. Let's take a look at Eric. 37% rail, as I said. And missed his other percentages, but 5 impressives for Ouija and only 1 for Eric. So that will do it.
I guess I'll fill some dead air. I'm not sure how many of you were tuned into the fact that this new organization, Quad Gaming, sponsored a CTF tournament earlier this summer. It kind of flew under the radar, considering there was $1,000 for both North American and European CTF. But fear not, that was not the only tournament they're planning on doing. In fact, as far as I know, Quad Gaming plans on doing many more tournaments this summer. So yeah, the second $1,000 Quake Live CTF tournament has been announced on ES Reality. If you head over to ES Reality right now, you can check out their press release type thingy. The North American version of the Cup starts on July 23rd and runs through the 25th, and the European goes from July 30th to August 1st. So there's $1,000 for each side of the pond, and that's really great to see for the CTF scene in general. I'm pretty stoked on that. Quad Gaming kind of came out of nowhere as far as I can tell, unless I was missing something big. And is sponsoring some great tournaments, so it's great to see some more cash in the QL scene, aside from, of course, ESL IEM Season 5.
Let's see if I can move these guys along a little bit. Nice rockets from Destruct. Yeah, well, that's a good time to press F3 after you've decimated your opponent.
3, 2, 1.
Mental decimation.
Fight.
Indeed. Destruct from the start, getting the rocket, Mega to red. He's got to watch out for LG, but oh, look at this, aggressively into the upper tier, but it doesn't really pan out for him at all. He missed all of his rockets. So, whoops, Ouija is like, hey, thanks for leaving up that red, bud. And Destruct is trying to duck out of the way here at Ouija, trying to read it. It's like, where are you coming? Where are you going? I shall wait here for you. Look at this, we got yellow, Mega, and red going up all at the same time. And Ouija actually getting slammed by Destruct's rockets, down to 69 health and a mere 2 armor. Backing up to the Mega, which he cannot grab because Destruct is aggressive as crap. Nice play by Destruct, and he will pick up the red. He doesn't have any rocket.